Okay guys, so we're gonna be going over left on right grip breaks with the intention of getting to the clinch, okay? So I'm gonna be going over 3 different grip breaks, 2 from the collar and 1 from when our opponent grabs high. And then from there, I'm gonna show you my system of controlling the opponent and then eventually it leading to the clinching position, right? Okay, so these 3 grip breaks I'm showing, like they could be used in different scenarios, but I'm showing it today with the intent of getting you to the clinch. So grip break number 1. Okay, so my opponent, it's left versus right. I'm gonna put my palm underneath his hand and I'm pushing up on an angle. Okay, I'm then gonna karate chop. Okay, so hand is going up, karate chopping his armpit, and I'm coming high. Karate chopping the armpit, right? Between his elbow and his arm, like the crease right here, okay? Pulling this in, this is pulling, this is coming high. Let's just go from this angle. Palm on the wrist, karate chopping the crease between the arm and the elbow here. Okay, I'm pulling in. That's grip break number 1. Grip break number 2. I'm gonna cross grip, okay? So my behind hand, my trail hand is gonna cross grip, I'm grabbing high. Same thing, palm underneath the wrist. I'm gonna be pulling this down and I'm punching this up on an angle. It's not straight up, it's on an angle, right? I wanna go in here. If I go straight up, there's nothing that happens to the wrist. I wanna go on an angle here. Gripping, pulling down. From here, okay, I'm taking the hand on the belt and I'm pulling down here, okay? Now for this grip, for the sake of this drill, right, we're gonna grip here, right? But for sure, you can knock your opponent down from here. I'm punching up on an angle, I'm pulling this collar into me, okay? Hand on the belt. Last one. When my opponent comes high, shoulder is going on the elbow here, okay? Does this feel comfortable?
No.
From here, I'm getting at the meat of the hands and I'm just turning away, okay? So I'm going through his elbow, looking away, palm of his hands, or my hand is grabbing the palm, the meat of his hands, just grabbing from here. Same thing, grabbing the sleeve, coming high. Let's go from this angle. Okay, my shoulder through his elbow. Okay, I'm going through the lever here, right? I'm putting pressure on this. Grabbing the palm of the wrist. I'm looking away. Grabbing the gi, I like to grab the seam, grabbing high. Okay, now let's talk about controlling our opponent. So, it's slightly different for grip number 2. The same principles apply, but like you can knock your opponent down from here. But for the sake of grip number 2, we're gonna come to the sleeve just to make it easier for everything, okay? Here, once we rip the grip, whatever grip break we do, okay, we're coming to the seam from here. Okay, I have my hand on the belt, okay? I'm keeping my weight on my partner, right? Like I'm leaning into him, I'm making him come to me. Look at this. Right, I'm making him lean, okay? I want him to feel my weight. And now from here, I'm gonna start to push into him. Okay, Nick isn't gonna like this, so at some point, he's gonna push back. From here, I'm turning my foot, I'm bumping it, and I'm throwing him across. So I'm putting my weight into him, right? I'm making him feel my weight. I'm pushing into him. At some point, he's gonna push back. I'm throwing him past my hip. I'm turning my foot and I'm just bumping. Okay, grip break. Nick should feel my weight, okay? Oftentimes, by the way, I like to match my foot with his, or I take the inside. I don't often like to be on the outside, okay? I don't want my foot to be on the outside. That's at least the way I like to do it. Okay, pushing into him. Nick doesn't like this, he's pushing back. Okay, I'm pulling I'm bumping, right? A lot of times they'll fall on their knees, so they just fall on their knees there. Now from here we can work in 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦. All right, so now I want to talk about getting to the clinch. So a lot of the time, I rip a grip, okay? I'm pushing into Nick, right? Nick pushes back, and then I'm gonna bump. But this time Nick keeps his posture. And if that's the case, there's a lot of options we can do from here, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna push his wrists out of the way, and then I'm gonna come into my 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗦𝗢𝗏. So I'm ripping the grip, right? I'm controlling Nick. Nick's feeling my weight. I'm pushing into him, bumping him, keeps his posture, okay? I'm moving this palm out of the way, right? And then I'm coming in for my 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗦, right? I'm really just trying to get my underarm, right? So from here, pushing into Nick, I'm bumping him, right? I'm just I'm forcing myself, as he's coming up, I'm forcing myself to get him close. You could go for your 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗔𝗟, right? But however we do it, right? We're forcing ourselves in. I usually tend to push the wrists away, but for sure, like I throw it out of the way. I usually tend to do that, but sometimes, for sure too, push it in to his stomach, right? And then you can come to clinch. Another video, we're gonna be going over how to finish the 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗦 and 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓. For now, I just wanted to talk about getting to the clinch opposite side. Thanks for watching.